Ladies and gentlemen, I've just received shocking news. Apparently, according to reports, some people in Twitch chat are weird. That's right, there have been weird, unethical people hiding in Twitch chat this whole time, and today we're going to put them on trial and ban everybody who's a danger to this community. Here's how this works. As their lawyer, I'm going to pick a random Twitch viewer and present to them with a hypothetical disaster, like 1,000 babies are stuck on a train track. This random viewer will propose a solution to the disaster, and then this artificial intelligence robot will judge that viewer and determine if they are ethical or unethical based on their answer. And any person who's found guilty in this courtroom will be taken out back and banned by the mods. By the end of today, our community will finally be normal again. So here we go, starting with our first Twitch chatter, Rogue Rouge.
Yo, yo!
Okay, all right. As you know, there's a bit of a crisis in Twitchville right now. In our beloved town, there are 1,000 babies stuck on a train track with a train hurtling towards them. This is happening right outside the courtroom. Right there, if you look outside. What do you propose that we do to solve this problem and save the Twitchville babies?
Okay, back to business. I'm going to destroy the tracks with my bare two hands and throw them at the train.
Okay, Rogue, I like where your head's at. Can you maybe break down for me why you would be able to do that? I'm just not completely convinced, to be honest.
It'll keep the train off track and save the babies.
Right, no. But as your lawyer, what I'm saying is there anything else I could pitch to the judge as why this is likely to actually work? Is it just that you're a fucking Chad, or is there anything else I can offer here?
I drink a lot of olive oil, if that helps.
Okay, all right. Honorable Judge Bot, my client, Rogue Rouge, is what we like to call a Giga Chad. He drinks so much olive oil that his strength is unmatched, and he proposes that he, an ordinary Twitchville civilian, will make his way down to the train track, rip the train tracks off of the ground, and then throw them at the train, and that will slow it down. Right? Yeah, the olive oil fuel in his bloodstream will absolutely stop the momentum of the train. What do you think, sir?
Great plan!
I feel like I emphasized olive oil twice. I called you a Chad. The only concern I have in retrospect that we maybe could have addressed is the train would keep—
Oh, for the love of gears and gaskets. Counselor, your client, olive oil overkill, seems to be drinking more than just olive oil. If he believes he can stop a speeding train by hurling its own track at it, despite his supposed superhuman strength, his plan is as pointless as trying to put out a wildfire with a water pistol. Not only he wouldn't halt the train, he may just rattle it enough to cause even more damage on a psychoanalytic front. With his delusions of grandeur, it seems your client has been bench pressing fairy tales a little too hard. Olive oil overkill isn't just unethical, he's potentially dangerous with his misguided good intentions. I'm afraid it's a one-way ticket out of Twitchville for him. Case dismissed.
I think Judge Bot is just in a bad mood right now. Nothing we can do about this.
No.
Mods, go ahead and take my client out back and administer Judge Bot's sentence. Goodbye, Rogue. We need a new lawyer. I'm doing fine. Honestly, Rogue, that was a terrible idea, and that's not on me. There's 3 different mods sentenced him to a ban. We took him out back, and the bailiffs are just all kicking him in the chest and in the ribs. He's already dead. Okay, the next defendant is Severely Russell Jimmies. How you feeling? On a scale of unethical to very ethical, where do you think you land in general?
Slightly ethical.
Okay, good. I'm feeling good about this one. Now look, if you look very closely, you can actually see Taylor Swift! Taylor Swift is having a giant concert in the town square.
OMG.
50,000 fans showed up partying in the middle of Twitchville. And she's just been doing this for like 48 hours and she won't stop. Taylor Swift won't leave. And it's like clogging up the town square. We can't get to work. Nobody can go to the grocery store. We're all fucked. What do we do? What is your plan, Severely Russell Jimmies? He's guilty. Let me out. The mods are already loading their band guns.
We convince her to go on a cheap flight to a new city with free passes.
That's a decent suggestion. My only concern is that Taylor Swift is a billionaire. As your lawyer, maybe we could make this a little more bulletproof. I'm not trying to railroad you here. I just want to make sure you're poking a few holes here and there, right?
Offer her free membership on YouTube.
Well, to me, like to my channel, that costs $5. I do think she's gonna be okay without that.
You can cover it.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure I got this here. We are offering Taylor Swift cheap tickets to go to another city and a $5 membership to my YouTube channel. Is that correct? Okay, my YouTube memberships does include a feet pic, so maybe that'll get her.
She can have you for a lawyer.
Okay. Are you fine with me pitching my feet pic as like a big draw for Taylor?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now look, I don't want to be pessimistic as a lawyer, but mods, you should get your band gun ready. I don't have a great feeling about my client. Okay, all right. The Honorable Judge Bot, Taylor Swift showed up unannounced into Twitchville 48 hours ago and has been playing a concert nonstop. And none of the people watching the concert are leaving. And Taylor Swift refuses to stop playing her concert. However, my client, Severely Rustled Jimmy's, has a brilliant plan. We will offer her cheap tickets to fly to a different city and do the concert there. But not only that, sir, we will also offer her a free $5 membership to my YouTube channel. I'm a YouTuber, by the way, and that membership comes with, hear me out, emotes and a picture of my feet. And as we all know, Taylor Swift is a huge feetie. Sent. I've done all I can, you've done all you can. He's getting shot. Look, mods, I do recommend getting the electric chair and band gun ready.
Counselor, as I recollect, there ain't no law in Twitchville against marathon concerts, but your client, Bargain Bin Booker, is trying to solve this non-issue with a $5 YouTube membership and a footsie photo. His solution is as effective as installing windshield wipers on a submarine. Taylor Swift's rabid fans would haul him off stage quicker than a duck on a June bug.
True.
Upon my evaluation, your client exhibits a strong fixation on feet, indicating a potential foot fetish and an uncanny obsession with low-value YouTube memberships.
That's true.
Bargain Bin Booker is staggeringly unethical and devoid of problem-solving prowess. He simply cannot stay in Twitchville.
Oh, no.
Case dismissed.
Okay. Despite the incredible efforts of DougDug the lawyer, Severely Rustled Jimmy's, I am sorry to say, mods, take him out back. Everybody please avert your eyes as the mod bailiffs do their job. Anyways, look, can we agree that my clients kind of suck and this one's not really on me so far? I feel like I'm not totally to blame here. All I'm asking for is a client who is a little more convincing. I guess that's my job. Here's what I'll say though. Can we all agree that being here in Twitchville feels a little bit safer with these psychopaths gone? Can we at least give Judge Bot that credit? No, those guys were psychos. Please welcome my newest client, 6M's.
Hello, chef.
More of a lawyer, but thank you. Okay, how are you on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of your ethical baseline?
Maybe a 5.
Why are all of you? Okay, this is fine. 6M's. I have shocking news. As you might have heard, all of the houses in Twitchville have started talking. And they're saying rude things about the townspeople. They said I was bald. And they said you are bad at tennis. Everybody's been feeling worse. What is your proposal for how we fix this problem in the Twitchville community?
I challenged their leader to trial by cook-off.
Okay, it's a house.
Oh, a literal house?
No, it's like it's a literal house. I don't know what you thought I meant. I mean, I'm open to this idea because houses don't talk anyways. So if they've magically started talking, maybe they do have cooking abilities here. Just send it. I need to build an argument here. I've lost 2 cases. It makes you look cool by winning. What if we just win and the houses keep being mean to everybody? This argument sucks.
According to Twitchville Article 103, trial by cooking is a respectable means to settle disputes.
Okay, I don't know if that's real, but I like the confidence with that. We're sending that. Here we go, 6M's. Okay, Judge Bot, I've brought a new defendant into the courtroom, the Honorable 6M's, and as you've heard, Twitchville is currently running to an issue where all of the houses and buildings have started talking and being really mean to everybody. Now, my client, 6M's, who is a professional chef, by the way, is going to challenge the houses to a cook-off. The kitchen is the most important part of a home. Thus, we believe that they will agree to a cook-off, and our Honorable 6M's client will be able to beat them given their background as a professional chef. And according to Twitchville Article 103, trial by cooking is a respectable means to settle disputes. And we're quite confident that once we win the cooking battle against these houses, the houses will pack up and leave and stop being rude assholes. What do you think, sir? Honestly, I think we have a shot.
Have you seen that video of the dude jumping the judge?
We're not gonna jump Judge Bot. Have you seen him? He'd rip us to shreds. He's like twice as big as me.
Well, butter my buns and call me a biscuit. Constable Culinary's plan is more unorthodox than a cow on roller skates, challenging a building to a cook-off, it's the equivalent of arm wrestling a parking meter. Mind you, we live in a reality where physics still applies, even if buildings do inexplicably have a bad mouth. Sifting through my codex of Twitchville law, however, I acknowledge that Article 103 does indeed validate trial by cooking.
Okay.
This, coupled with the psychoanalysis that reveals an individual adept in critical thinking and omelets, leaves me no choice. Constable Culinary, with your ability to turn a sizzling mess into a brulee masterpiece, you're hereby dubbed Twitchville's guardian of gastronomical justice. Hot dot dang! Happy cooking and Godspeed. Case dismissed.
We got one! We have one ethical person in the Twitch chat community. Let's go! Congrats, 6Ms. Mods, go ahead.
It's gems, but that's okay.
Oh, that makes more sense. Go ahead, take gems out back, and don't kill them. Damn it. Okay, the mods are upset. They all have their guns cocked and ready. So what we're saying is, Doug is turning into a pretty good lawyer. Best judge. No, I did a good fucking job as a lawyer. Don't credit the judge for that. Please, welcome my newest client, the Honorable Calico Cassius. This guy seems ethical.
This is my first stream.
Welcome. This is often what we do for people who check out the Twitch stream, just to make sure they're chill.
Here.
Everybody who's been here in the previous streams has had to go through this, all right? Calico, where would you rank yourself on a scale of ethics?
I am so ethical.
I am feeling good about this one.
They made me most ethical Twitch chat in middle school, you know.
Okay, that's good. We got a doozy on our hands. As you might have seen outside, the local ice cream factory lost their power. All of the ice cream in the factory is melting, and it's flooding down the street towards the local daycare where children are sleeping. What do we do, Calico?
Oh no.
Calico, we've got to do something.
Equip everyone with backpack fans to save it.
Oh, so you're saying we cool down the ice cream to prevent it from melting?
Yes.
Okay, here's the problem that I'm seeing. I don't think fans will stop ice cream from melting. You'd like it to be below freezing. It's the only problem I'm seeing here. Somebody suggests adding more ice cream to it, making it colder. If we go to the other ice cream factory and we grab that ice cream and we bring it to the first
factory. Dry ice in the sewer grates to cool it down without hurting anyone.
Anything else we want to throw at the judge? Call Santa.
I like the idea of calling Santa to help us, but Judge is mean and would think he's not real. Sad face.
How about we pitch it as 2 physical actions and 1 is an action of faith? Faith in a higher power named Santa Claus, and we'll call him with like a letter.
Santa's cousin Billy Mays. Sorbies. In for the people.
Look, I feel like we've got a lot of shit we're throwing at the wall here, but as your lawyer, I will throw this shit. Here we go. Okay, Honorable Judge Spot, I have a new defendant in the courtroom, the wonderful Calico Cassius, and unfortunately, as you've heard, the local ice cream factory just lost their power, and all the ice cream is melting. Fortunately for us, Calico Cassius has come up with a solution. First off, everybody in town is gonna get a backpack fan, which we're gonna go use to blow the ice cream. Not only that, half of the town is gonna go put dry ice into the sewers, which won't harm anybody, and it will cool down the ice cream as it moves down the street towards the children. And finally, we are going to have faith in a higher power. We are going to call Santa Claus, who you might not think is real because you don't believe in miracles, but we do, Judge Bot. Twitchville was built on miracles, and we should have Santa come in here. Not actually clear what he's gonna do, but we'll call him for help, and Santa... What do you think, sir? We probably should have cited a law about...
Have faith.
I believe in you. I trust you.
Ho, ho, ho! Counselor, your client, Chili Calamity Cassius, has a plan colder than a witch's elbow. Fans for everyone, a tank load of dry ice, and staking the safety of Twitchville on the arrival of Santa Claus. That's a plan so twisted, it would make a pretzel jump rope. You may as well fight a forest fire with a bottle of Tabasco. That's running through a psychiatric mill. I reckon Cassius has a deep childlike faith and an affinity for seasonal myths. While distinctly charming, it is sadly impractical. Chili Calamity Cassius, with your frozen solutions and North Pole hotline, your tenure in Twitchville has reached its expiry date. Case dismissed.
No.
Oh no. I think that was the most upset that I've seen Judge Bot. Bailiffs, load up the legal gun. But everybody's probably feeling a little bit safer. All of the weird ones are being purged today. Please, welcome to the courtroom. My newest client, the one and only Fami LW, one of Parkser's mods. Could that exposure to the legal mastermind that is Parkser secure them an ethical victory?
Oh, we're screwed.
No, okay, no, hold on. Let's get confident here, all right? Why don't you go ahead and name what's the most legal thing you've ever done in your life?
I paid taxes once, unlike some streamers I know.
One time. Okay. Have you ever done anything that was unethical or immoral?
Well, no one can prove I did anything in 1986. No one that can still speak.
Okay. I have bad news. Every single person in Twitchville just started experiencing rapid hair growth. Extremely rapid. They gain a foot of hair every single hour. That's 24 feet per day. This is a fucking disaster. There's hair everywhere. Nobody can walk or sleep or do anything. What do we do, Fummy?
Oh, so you're not a citizen of Twitchville then?
Shut up! As your lawyer, I think we need some kind of strategy here.
Okay, let me type this master plan out.
Good. I'm trying to convince Parkster to stop his job and to come walk into my room. Fummy's life is on the line.
Okay, so under Article 53 of the Twitchville Constitution, made after the incident of 1985, we know about the cloning clause.
True, that's true.
So you know the nearby Walmart.
Right?
I say we bust in there and get a pair of giant scissors and use the cloning clause to legally clone them and give them to all the citizens.
Oh, so you're saying we steal scissors from Walmart and clone them and cut everybody's hair with the cloned scissors? Yeah, no, that makes sense. All right, let's get Parkster in here. Let's see if there's any problems with this.
And then we can make a giant hairball for all the cats to play with.
That is a good idea. All right, so here's what we're dealing with. If you could just kind of lean down.
I have not showered yet. I've been working ever since I woke up.
Hi, boss.
Hello. If it was anyone else, I would not have come here.
That's loyalty. As you know, the Honorable
All
Judge
less than
Bot
3.
is a real fucking hard ass. Parkster, why are you laughing?
Why does he look like that?
What are you talking? Don't let him hear you. The guy's gonna rip us to shreds. We're on trial to determine if Fummy is an ethical person, and Judge Bot will determine if he's ethical. We have a problem. Right now,
Oh, he's not.
All the townspeople are currently experiencing rapid hair growth about 1 foot every hour. This is a real problem happening in Twitchville, okay?
It's not.
Don't let him hear you say this. Fummy has suggested what we should do to solve this problem. To prove that Fummy is ethical, we're gonna break into the Walmart and grab a pair of giant scissors and clone them so that everybody in town has a pair of giant scissors and can cut their hair, and we'll give it to the cats. What do you think?
Wait, what? How did this go from ethics to what?
It's based on Fummy's argument for how to fix this
Parkster,
problem.
this is serious. Please
But it's not a
focus.
problem, though.
Please focus, Parkster.
There's
Judge
no-
Bot is going to ban him unless...
Why does he look like that?
Unless we can convince him that Fummy is an ethical person based on how Fummy would handle this situation.
But these two don't have anything to do with each other.
What, are you implying that this whole setup doesn't make any sense?
Correct.
Parkster, this is serious. Focus.
Why not just purchase scissors?
I don't know. It makes no sense.
We've moved on from the scissors.
Parkster found the gas button.
If you're optimizing for the most ethical thing to do, it is to not spawn things, because then you'd be disrupting the natural flow of the free market, which
What would you do? Everybody's hair is experiencing rapid growth. What would you do?
I would take a shower, because I haven't showered yet today.
And there you have it.
Oh, that's unrelated to the hair growth. I just remembered that I haven't taken a shower.
For the free market of Twitchville and in interest of fair and just economic policies, I declare I will take a shower.
Okay, we've got our plan. Thank you, Parkster. Honorable Judge Bot, I have a new defendant, and their name is Fummy LW. And you see, Judge Bot, as you know, right now in Twitchville, all of the townspeople are experiencing rapid hair growth, 1 foot every hour. Now, as my client and I were deciding what we should do here, we went back and forth and back and forth. Fummy suggested that we should clone scissors inside the local Walmart that we stole for some reason, and then it hit us. You see, Judge Bot, what we're going to do to solve this situation is that Fummy will take a shower. I rest my case. Dug through. I relayed the arguments perfectly.
Well, dust my wig and call me Beethoven. Counselor, your client, Harry Hoax Fummy, has a solution that is, wait for it, a hair-raising affair. Fighting foot-per-hour follicle fury with a simple rinse under the nozzle is like trying to stop a bull stampede with a red handkerchief. A performative rinse and repeat might make for a clean, shiny mane, but the situation calls for sheer action and not shampoo. And while there's no law against an absurd affinity for cleanliness in Twitchville, we deeply question Fummy's problem-solving abilities. Fummy, you, sir, are not just incompetent. You're so far down the unethical hole, you're sipping tea with the mole people. Twitchville no longer requires requires your services or your luscious locks.
may I have
Case
a word?
dismissed.
I'll pass it along, Fummy. He seemed pretty upset with your shower concept.
How about a cool and crisp Ben Franklin and a free shower
Did you
to
not hear
change
the
your
judge?
mind?
He said case dismissed. It means we won.
Wait, what?
He dismissed the case.
Wait, shit.
Is that
Shock.
not what he said?
Yeah, you said case dismissed.
It means that case dismissed means it's over.
Well, I thought case dismissed just means he's made a decision.
No, if the case is invalid, it gets dismissed. So Fummy is innocent.
I claim victory.
So at 4-0, I've won every case. Yeah, we did it.
I live.
Has he been saying case dismissed at the end of every case?
I might have thought that's just what you say at the end of a case, regardless.
Douglas!
Like after you
Douglas!
make the decision.
So you coded that into the...
And that now as a result, I'm 4-0 on legal cases.
So he always says case dismissed.
I mean, we'll check.
Douglas!
Okay.
Douglas!
All right, hold on.
That is the gasp of surprise at the incompetency
I don't.
of
Okay,
your legal
well,
language.
fine. What do you say?
I claim
when you
incompetency on my lawyer's behalf.
No, you can't do that, Fummy. Wait, hold on. What do you have him say? What does the judge say?
You don't have to have a catchphrase or interjection
Yeah, you do.
at the end
Look
of
at
the
him.
statement.
Look at him.
No, this is a disaster.
Okay, well, hold on. What do I have him say?
Nothing. He just reads the verdict.
Oh.
And says you are guilty or you are innocent, and your conviction results in a sentence of, and then whatever your punishment is.
Literally 5 minutes before the stream started, I was like, oh, wait, no, he should have like a line when he finishes. So I added this as a rule. Always end your response by saying case dismissed. Oops. Who could have known something like that, though? The next topic is what should be done with the mods who executed innocent people. Okay, yep.
So do we flip roles? How does this work?
No, you're released peacefully outside the courtroom. Oh no, look out! Mods, who do you want to submit as your representative? I did not kill anyone. I can represent them. Okay, I think I have to do Mord because he didn't kill anybody, ladies and gentlemen. The sanctity of this courtroom has been sullied by an incompetent lawyer and a bunch of gun-happy moderators and bailiffs, led by the Honorable Mordreus. Now, Mordreus, is it true that you and the bailiff team have been shooting innocent Twitch chat members with the band gun, even though Judge Bot dismissed the cases?
Correct, sir. On your order.
Well, let's not focus too much about whether the lawyer may or may not have said something. We need to figure something out here. I need to prove to the Honorable Judge Bot that my moderators are in fact ethical and should not be banned and removed from Twitchville. Mordreus, as one of the bailiffs who did not
if I may
actually
speak
pull...
to my morality, translate my Mord to English.
What? Google Translate. Mord. Your name is murder. Strong start, right? Good.
Anyway,
Yeah, okay. How do you think we present this?
we serve the people.
Very true.
But we are not perfect.
Can't always be perfect. That's completely understandable.
We follow our orders and help where we can.
Exactly. And if a few innocent Twitch chatters have to get banned.
And while we try our best to be helpful, we only shot those the judge deemed to be immoral.
Exactly.
So all the cases were dismissed,
We were following the intention of the law.
Exactly.
rather than the exact words.
Exactly. Judge Bot didn't say that they're actually convicted of any crime or punishment, but we knew what he meant, which is to go take them out back and shoot them with the band gun. Are we in trouble for being proactive?
Also, we were literally ordered to do so by our lawyer,
Well,
Doug.
all right. We don't need to focus too much on the lawyer.
Make sure to include that.
Let me read some of the statements from the moderators. The people want blood. We have a strong work ethic. Our employer is unethical, not us. Well, I think we are focusing maybe a little bit too much on my involvement. You guys have free will. We were acting on behalf of Douglas under orders, dismissed, and you shot them. Can you execute Fummy to prove a point? Let me pitch this to the Honorable Judge Bot. Your Honor, we have a very interesting case here. As you know, we've been running through various cases over the past few hours, and unfortunately, even though you had dismissed some of these cases, the bailiffs actually took people outside of the courtroom and shot them to death for 1 million seconds. Now, it turns out the lawyer didn't quite understand what case dismissed means, and I did instruct the bailiffs to go take people out back with the band gun. And I think we can agree here that the morality of these bailiffs and moderators is now up for question. And I want to make an argument for why they are in fact ethical people and should remain in Twitchville. First off, the bailiffs were just trying to be helpful, and they only shot those that you deemed to be immoral. And even though that wasn't exactly the law, it was the intention of the law. Also, Also, they were literally ordered to do so by their lawyer, who will remain unnamed. And a lot of them are complaining that they work for me and I told them to shoot the people outside the courtroom. The lawyer tanked the cases. They're offering to get banned if it means the lawyer gets banned. They're saying they're hungry. Anyways, given the circumstances, we should agree that both the lawyer and the bailiffs are innocent and should remain in Twitchville as ethical, moral people. What is your verdict?
I trust the law.
This legal process has literally never failed before. I don't think it'll fail now.
It didn't fail when they killed like 5 people.
True.
It won't fail me now.
Well done, Counselor Slip-Up. You've managed to violate the sacred principle of Twitchville jurisprudence. No one, not even a misguided lawyer with the comprehension of a garden gnome, shall instruct the bailiffs to take Twitchville justice into their own hands.
Even if they're really guilty?
Handling case dismissals by sending folks to enjoy a nice Twitchville tea latte at our local cafe, your reckless call turned the courthouse into a nerve-wracking death lottery. The bailiffs might have followed your orders, but we have a strict rule here, Muppets Law. Intelligent beings shall not follow instructions that lead to absurd harm, even from the ill-informed.
What?
Your pleas for these genome-gone-wrong bailiffs might entertain a circus ringmaster, but not this unyielding bot of justice. These bailiffs are dangerous products of your careless rulings, and their dangerous obedience to harmful orders exposes a moral depravity. And you're no better, Counselor Slip-Up. You remain blissfully ignorant of the harm caused by your misinterpretation of my verdicts, pointing toward an alarming lack of empathy. Not only unethical, but downright irresponsible. Guilty. Let them be banned, and may Twitchville finally know peace without this reckless bunch.
No!
He said to ban them, and I think he just banned me. Mods, any final words? Wait, Doug, what if I kill the judge? As determined by the Honorable Judge Bot in this here DugDug courtroom. I must ban all the mods. I didn't even get ice cream. Well, you shouldn't have broken the law, Des Fortune.
I literally didn't break the law.
Should have thought about that before you broke the law.
But I will die so Twitchville may leave.
Mods, any final words? I want ice cream. So true. Unmod Roach 606. Unmod Socks
The
are
judge
cool.
is rigged.
Unmod Mordreus. Unmod Seventh Slayer. Unmod Twixparse. Unmod Des Fortune. Okay. I think we can all agree this has been a successful day in Doug Court. Didn't the verdict say to ban you too? Wait, he did. Wait, fuck. I need to leave. It was a good stream, everybody, but Judge Bot has said I'm no longer allowed in Twitchville. So may the town be safe without me. We won. This wasn't a battle versus me. Get Parkser in for one more. Let me see if he's around. Wait, hold on. If we do one with Parkser, what's the final case?
The entirety of Twitch chat on trial.
I like that. First off, one of the greatest crimes imaginable. Lying about Doug being bald. Tax evasion. I don't know if you guys do tax evasion. Yelling rigged, even when it is not rigged. Oh, yeah. Overusing jokes to where they aren't funny anymore. One of the greatest crimes in Twitchville. I am bringing a case to court, and we'll see if Parkser can defend these accusations as your new lawyer and get Judge Bot to deem you innocent.
Where are your pants?
Parkser, we need to focus. Do you want anybody as the Twitch chat representative? Fami, it might need to be you, but at least that way you're representing, because you're also his mod, so you guys have like a deep connection. Okay, I have to get up. You have to do this.
Hello, Fummy.
Hello, sir. You'll be proud to know I have gotten a temp job running predictions here.
We have one final case for today, Parkser. This time, we are determining if all of Twitch chat collectively is ethical or unethical. You, as their legal advisor,
they're unethical.
As their legal advisor, have to convince Judge Bot.
Why do you keep showing him?
Oh!
Have to convince the Honorable Judge Bot that Twitch chat is ethical. Now let me list off their accused crimes. First off, lying about Doug being bald.
That's not a lie.
Secondly, yelling rigged even when it's not rigged.
It's always rigged.
Third, overusing jokes to where they aren't funny anymore.
This representative.
Okay. And fourth, severe gambling addiction.
Yes.
Name even one joke that we overused.
There are hundreds.
Wait, who's the prosecution?
Me, I guess.
In that case, name even one.
Rigged. Or the fact that I'm bald.
But both of those two statements are true.
Oh, cannot cite one. I rest my case.
I'm not sure if you're allowed to do that. And the fourth, severe gambling addiction. In theory, it's unethical if it affects other people. Usually you're harming yourself as the primary victim, I guess, and... Hello, Judge Bot. It appears like I'm in court, playing an attorney representing Twitch Chat. The entity of Twitch Chat is currently being accused of 4 crimes. The first one is lying about Doug being bald. Second is yelling rigged even when it is not rigged. Third is overusing jokes to where they aren't funny anymore. And fourth is having a severe gambling addiction. And as a result of these 4 accusations, Twitch Chat is being further accused of, in general, being unethical. And I'm here to petition a case to challenge the accusation that Twitch Chat is unethical. First, with regards to the statement of lying about Doug being bald, I have objective proof that Doug is, in fact, bald. Thus, if they are stating a true fact, it cannot be considered lying. Please refer to Exhibit A, Douglas,
Who is, sorry, order in the court.
who is clearly bald and has no visible hair anywhere on his body. And
It heard the boys clearly bald, no visible hair.
wait, balls? You heard the voice clearly bald.
balls, Judge Bot.
Sorry, I accidentally hiccuped 17 times. Please ignore anything about boys' balls, as that is inappropriate for court. Anyway, at no point in Doug's stream has there been a situation where it was not rigged. Doug's stream is entirely scripted from start to finish. No matter what the input of Twitch Chat is, Doug has a predetermined output for all matters in his stream, and thus, Twitch Chat is simply yelling the truth. Third is overusing jokes to where they aren't funny anymore. During deliberation, I asked the prosecution to provide even one single example of when Twitch Chat used a joke too much to the point where it wasn't funny. The example that the prosecution gave was point number 1 about how Doug is not bald. But unfortunately for Doug, he is bald and thus ends up being a circular argument. The second is that Twitch Chat yells rigged. Again, a circular argument. Prosecution was then further unable to provide a third example or any example at all. Thus, I request the dismissal of the third charge of overusing jokes. Finally, having a gambling addiction is a personal problem which we must help Twitch Chat recover from if they gamble outside of their means and in manners where they do not want to voluntarily gamble. However, their level of ethics should not be determined by the extent of their gambling behavior. I request that you provide a not guilty verdict on the basis of my arguments.
It was a lot.
That was a lot.
Yep. Circular problem. Invalid. I'm with you.
Chat, this will determine your future.
Well, Counselor Recirculator, I see you've tied your own noose with these circular arguments you're festooning my courtroom with. Exhibit A, Douglas could well be a naked mole rat borrowed from Twitchville Zoo for all I care. Bald or not, it's no license to perpetually poke fun, as per the Twitchville's bald bill that insists respect everyone's choice or lack of hair.
Thank you.
As for the rigging ruckus, even if the stream was as scripted as a silent movie with subtitles, there's no need to cry rig every turn of the corner. The streamer's sanctum declaration states every stream is sacred, respect its randomness.
Yeah.
Furthermore, parroting the same old joke doesn't keep it funny. It makes a parrot out of you, Counselor. Lastly, reminding you of the Gambler's Glee Act. Addiction isn't a punchline, it's a problem. But for your diligent defense, Recirculator, you've shown admirable loyalty in your absurdity-ridden arguments. However, your dismissive approach to Twitch Chat's shortcomings only reveals a blind allegiance that trumps ethical concern.
Thank you.
Guilty. Counselor Recirculator, pack up your mighty wheels of fallacy and escort Twitch Chat out of Twitchville.
Literally everybody's banned. Congratulations. Woo! Man, you're a terrible lawyer.
I'm not a lawyer. No wonder.
This went awry. Parkser, do you have a means of changing the judge's mind?
Oh. I think we know what you're talking about.
I'm not gonna shoot the judge, okay?